How to start business in the United States. An American dream that can only be achieved by starting your own business. This is the title of our today's program, and we will ask questions with our guest about his journey for a successful business and his advice for the others who has a will and vision to accomplish a mission. Coming and conducting business in the United States has been dreaming of many talented people across the world, because the USA is the only country that has the most flexible rules to start business regardless of the physical presence or not in the United States. The USA has no bar or discrepancy between a US resident or non-US resident to start a fresh business. The tax code of the Internal Revenue Services and the Secretary of State's frames either status in the same frame. Hello to everyone listening to DoClick's Voice FM. This is your host, Rasheem J. Northington. Let me share a bit about DoClick's Voice FM before I engage our guest to answer about the business registration process in the USA. DoClick's Voice FM is the only vocal channel that provides a needy business owner to spread their words across the globe, and I urge every listener and user support DoClick's Voice FM to keep it tuned. Today we have invited Nasheeb Umar in our studio, who is the CEO of Infotaxsquare.com on DoClick's Voice FM, who is an accountant, entrepreneur, expert, anchor, and the owner of many successful businesses. How are you, Nasheeb? And tell our listeners what you're going to say in today's program.
I thank you, Rasheem, for having me here on DoClick's Voice FM to share my opinion with your listeners to start business in the United States, regardless of their residency status. I would like to share idea, history, and progress of Infotech Square with DoClick's Voice FM listeners as we go further in the program. I also thank you, Rasheem, for greatly motivated compliments, and please accept my compliments about your diaphragm discovery that is opening more doors in the healthcare industry. Do you have anything to share here today, Rasheem? Because a small tip about healthcare may help to many people to improve their lifestyle, which I believe it is vital in today's tough challenges that the world is currently facing.
Yes. Moving forward with the diaphragm, I'm looking into doing research with recovering COVID patients that may have issues with blood clotting in the legs due to poor circulation, and show how the diaphragm has the ability to remove blood from the legs, thereby reducing the chances of blood clots forming in the legs. And this may also be able to help or prevent varicose veins.
Absolutely outstanding information, Rasheem.
What did you have in mind that pushed you to start Infotech Square?
As you mentioned in the beginning of this program, that starting a business in the United States has been a dream of many talented people. I'm the first generation in the USA, and I came here 2 decades ago with a mission to achieve an American dream, that is a recognition of your skills. I had a few good reasons in my mind to start Infotech Square. Number 1, make the business registration process easy and simple. Number 2, save time. Number 3, make affordable. Number 4, transparency. Number 5, serve under one roof. Rasheem, though coming to the USA from UAE was not in my wish list, but some of my senior managers and friends pushed me to take your luck. I have achieved my American dreams, and now I am helping and guiding others to chase me through Infotech Square to achieve their goals.
When did you start Infotech Square? And why should someone use Infotech Square?
Rasheem, I started Infotech Square in 2003 with an idea, as I mentioned earlier in this program, to help people to apply for business registration and get licenses online from anywhere. And for your information, Rasheem, so far we have established thousands of businesses across the United States in many different industries. Additionally, Rasheem, I would ask you and your listeners to go online and check the status, reputation, and the credibility of the Infotech Square. You will find most of the rating agencies have either given Infotech Square A+ or 5 stars due to its customer care and disclosure policies.
What services does Infotech Square provide, and can you highlight a few of them?
Sure. Infotaxsquare.com provides many business registration services, and a few of them I'm going to highlight for your listeners. Number 1, registration of profit, non-profit, professional entities and trademarking. Number 2, business licenses across the United States. Number 3, business development.
Can we go online to register a company, or rather we retain a CPA or an attorney?
Yes, you can go online 24/7 to apply for a new business entity or business license. Rather, you retain a CPA or an attorney. And for your information, Rashim, thousands of CPAs and attorneys across the United States use Infotech Square online portal for their clients.
Why do professionals choose to use Infotech Square when they have the ability to bypass you?
There is a reason, Rashim, why a CPA or an attorney use Infotech Square online portal. Because Infotech Square has an online library where we have updated business registration laws of all 50 states, which appeals them to use Infotech Square rather they spend time to do their own research.
How much does Infotaxsquare.com charge to open a corporation?
Rashim, Infotaxsquare charges a fixed fee of $69 plus state filing fee to register a corporation in any state of the United States. Filing fees depends on each state. For example, New York state filing fees is $135 to form a corporation, whereas Pennsylvania charges $125 to form a corporation. Let me also tell to you listeners that how soon we can get the corporation done. We can get it done within 24 to 48 hours in any state along with the federal ID number, and you can bring your articles to any of your nearest bank to open a business checking account.
Can I open up a corporation other than in my home state?
Yes, you can, but you have to keep in mind that you are still required to register a company in your home state as well, which is called a foreign entity or a certificate of authority that gives you a permission to do business in a multiple states. Secretary of States does not allow to register a company according to your wish and bypass laws for your tax benefits.
Can an online business open in another state?
Regardless online or storefront, you are still required to register business in the state you are conducting business.
Thank you, Nasheeb, for stopping by to our studio.
I thank you, Rashim, for inviting me to share information about the business registration in the United States for Nucleus Voice FM listeners. Let me conclude the program Business Registration in the United States. Based on my over 20 years of experience in business establishment and business development, I say a successful business takes 2 years to take off. First year is a phase of learning, whereas the second year is a phase of earnings. A new business wants devotion, self-motivation, sacrifice, and patience. Most successful people say, just do it, and I have a solid faith in this phrase.
Nice. We all wish to have a financial flexibility and freedom, and having your business is the only route that can provide us such a flexibility and freedom. Why wait? Then find your skills and start your business today. When people like Nasheeb Umar can travel thousands of miles to come to the USA and achieve an American dream, I'm sure we can too. Visit to www.infotaxsquare.com to make your dreams come true. Goodbye from Rasheem J. Northington, and stay safe.